I have major FOMO. So many of these series that I've been sleeping on for a year, a month, 2 months. Some of TikTok's most talked about book, starting with Heavenly Bodies. Welcome to the vlog, y'all. I am reading Heavenly Bodies by Imani Iru. Rachel from Raven Hair Reader recommended this all of last year, and it is traditionally published now. So I hope I enjoy this. I am about 15% of the way through this, and so far, so great. Okay, y'all, this is my kind of midway check-in. I'm at 45% of Heavenly Bodies, and it's good, but I'm confused because it feels like we started this book off in the middle of the book. Like there's a lot of action going on. I feel like a lot of stuff was skipped in the beginning chapter, and I'm like, damn, this is really fast. I'm so confused as to like what's going on from the very beginning. Our girl gets captured, but apparently her parents were murdered, and none of this is spoiler stuff because this is like the first 10 pages of the book. But then she goes to this other kingdom with who was obviously supposed to be the romantic lead. Like I feel like there's a big gap of what happened before that that's missing. I am interested in what's happening, but like I need more context with this. And I'm really hoping that this doesn't turn out to be another Rage of Dragons kind of situation. Oh God, I really hope not. I mean, like they are like revealing more stuff that's happening, but that's kind of info dumpy to me instead of like creating the atmosphere, showing the story, showing who the parents are, showing, stuff like giving that little bit. And it's interesting because my least favorite part of most fantasy books is the beginning, because it's just world building and setting up before everything changes in the next book anyway. But in this book, like so much is happening and so much has happened that it feels like if we slow down for just a second, like I need to catch my breath with this. But anyway, in terms of the story so far, I am enjoying it. It's just like I'm not sure about this writing and this writing style. It almost feels like a almost finished draft, but it feels like we really started the book in the middle, which I don't know. With so much happening right now, it makes me wonder like what's gonna happen later. Is it gonna be some ridiculous cliffhanger or something? I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about this, y'all. Yeah, I'll check in again soon. Heavenly Bodies was one of the most hyped books on Book Talk and BookTube last year. Really? I don't even know what I just experienced with that. Where was the plot? Where was the character development? What is this mess at the end? I'm confused. What was actually there, what was available to the reader was entertaining, but it was still like plot hole city. I don't really understand what I just read. Don't really know what I just read. No plot. Where's the plot? I don't even know what I rate this, but I definitely don't recommend this. 2.75. Yeah, y'all got to come harder than that. Okay, I'm not ready to give up on this. I think the best place to go next is everybody's favorite fantasy author's favorite fantasy author. Who do I mean? Robin Hobb. I've never read the Assassin's Apprentice or the original Farseer trilogy or anything Robin Hobb. So I am going to start with that. If this video ends up having a bunch of disappointing reads, I'm going to be so disappointed. But The Assassin's Apprentice, I don't know anybody that has not enjoyed this. I don't know anybody that's given a negative review of this out of any of the booktubers that I watch. So fingers crossed, because Heavenly Bodies was so bad. All right. I will check in with you guys at maybe 50%, or if I feel inspired to check in earlier, then I'll check in earlier. But Assassin's Apprentice, that's the next thing I'm reading. So I finished Assassin's Apprentice, and it was really, really hard for me to pick up the camera and record, y'all, because it was so good. Like, there was one moment where I was like, okay, I have to film this. Let me hurry up and speak up. Yeah, I couldn't put it down. It was like really, really, really captivating. And yeah, it's those books that everybody seems to love, especially for classic fantasy, that you just have to pick them up and like hope that you enjoy them. But Robin Hobb is everybody's favorite fantasy author. So I kind of knew that it was gonna be okay. When you have people like Robert Jordan, who is my favorite author, like respecting this person's work, or George R.R. Martin, regardless of how you feel about the fact that Martin has not finished the books, you have to respect that these literary geniuses respect this person as a genius, and you have to take a look and see, okay, why is that? So you have to pick it up. And I'm so glad that I did. I'm not disappointed at all. And yeah, I ended up rating this 4.5 stars. This has a theme in it that I really, really like. When you see the character discovering the magic system with you, I really, really like that, because it's storytelling. You're finding out how things work. You're finding out like the world, but you're finding out the world with the character, and it's not like some third person voice telling you, which is just info dump. Yeah, so I'm really, really loving this. I'm not gonna lie, I already started the second book, but this is not me reading the Farseer trilogy. That's not the purpose of this. So yeah, I'm gonna continue reading that alongside like other stuff that I'm reading. But this morning I decided to pick up Silver Elite, and yeah, I saw a negative review on this, like a pretty strong negative review on this on TikTok. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I don't know what to say. It's a short book, so hopefully I can be done with this in a little bit. And yeah, I'll pick up something else. Not gonna name the book that I'm gonna pick in the video, because I'm just not sure if I'm gonna read it. But yeah, Silver Elite is what I'm reading right now. Assassin's Apprentice, 4.5 stars. Absolutely loved it. Definitely will keep reading on in the Farseer trilogy, as well as the other books that Robin Hobb has written, because it's really addictive and it's really easy to read and just like zone out when you're reading. So yeah, I'll check in at some point while I'm reading, maybe 50%, maybe later on, maybe when I finish. But yeah. So I'm at the 20% mark in the book, and it's cool, to be honest, like super duper honest, right? I picked this up because I saw a review for it that was so negative that I just had to like see what the tea was. Like, why is this review so negative? And I'm into it, and it's not bad. I mean, it's just okay. It's entertaining. It's funny. I mean, the dialogue between who's obviously the MMC and the FMC, like the dialogue, the banter, it's nice, it's cool, it's funny, it's witty, energy. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, but it's like a lot of couldn't pay Sarah J. Maas. But that's not necessarily a negative thing, because there are lots of FMCs in fantasy that are exactly like that. So, and that doesn't mean I don't love them, because I love Sarah Janet's FMCs, except for Nessa. I can't stand Nessa. I love Melissa K. Rourke's FMC. These all kind of the same kind of energy with like the snipey female, you know, which is okay. Like I'm good. We good. There's no criticism there. But like, yeah, if it's just your run of the mill fantasy romance, pick it up if you enjoy the genre and just read it. Is it groundbreaking? No. Is the magic interesting? Yes. But other than that, I mean, yeah. Like I was expecting for this to be like bad. Like when I think about this versus my read of Heavenly Bodies not so long ago, like to me that was bad. This it's not bad. There's a story, there's plot. It's easy to enjoy. It's short. Yeah, I'm like waiting to see like what was all the negative tea about. Like I want to see the negative tea and I'm not really getting it. So yeah, let me go back. Okay, so now I'm over the 50% mark in Silver Elite. And it's good. I'm still waiting for the book to be bad. I think that's the real thing. I'm waiting on the book to be bad because, like I said before, I wanted the tea. And to be honest, y'all, if you see a really hard review of this book, it might just be for clicks, y'all. Because the book it's nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing that hasn't been done before. But that doesn't mean it's a bad book. It just means it's not groundbreaking. So, yeah. I mean, and if that was that person's objective, they got my attention. It's okay. I'm not blown away, but I'm not disappointed at the same time. It's okay. I finished Silver Elite, and it was good. I don't really have a problem recommending this book. I gave this book 4 stars. Will I continue on in the series? Probably. Is it groundbreaking? No. Is it the most interesting thing that I've ever read? No. And that's okay. It is okay to read something that's not the most amazing thing that you've ever read. I have since picked up Of Blood and Fire by Ryan Cahill. And yeah, I'm on chapter 2. So don't really have much to say so far. But it is giving me, I don't know if this might be a bad thing, but the writing style is very reminiscent so far of John Gwynne. But I also have heard multiple times that this first book is not great and that the series gets better after the first book. So I'm going in with that mindset that I'm probably not gonna like this first book. So yeah, I'm locked in. If I don't like book 2 though, yeah, but yeah, I have that in mind. So I'm going in with an open mind about book 1. But it's not bad. And the chapters are short, which I can appreciate. Okay, good morning, guys. I am out for my run. And on audio, I am continuing Of Blood and Fire. By the way, if you have a Kindle membership, then it comes free included in your membership. You don't have to use one of your credits. And if you have a Kindle subscription, then of course you can read the book on Kindle without any extra charge. So yeah, the audiobook is good. I'm enjoying it so far. It's a nice experience. So I have finished my read of Fire and Blood by Ryan Cahill, and I absolutely enjoyed it. It was a 4-star read for me, and yes, I do recommend. It was very nice to jump into an indie fantasy and to support an author, a new author to me. I heard a lot of negative things about this first book, and I can say with my whole chest that it was a good book. I don't really get like any negative things about the first book, like so much so where I had to like caution myself about this read, but it was a good book. I don't really think that there was anything that I needed to caution myself on. I read and finished Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. This book was very fast paced and it didn't really offer me a lot of opportunity to check in. So, yeah, it was good. It was entertaining, but it wasn't anything special. The story and the characters did feel unique, but there's so much writing that feels the same in romantasy. Do I recommend this? Yeah, I recommend it. What do I rate it? It was a good time. Like 3.75, 4 stars. It was a good time. It was nothing. I can't really say anything negative about it. It's just so much of the writing for this category is starting to feel the same, and I'm starting to crave something really different. I think I need to read something. Maybe I'll pick up Joe Abercrombie next, or maybe I'll pick up something sci-fi, because the read that I enjoyed the most in this FOMO vlog was actually the Ryan Cahill, the epic fantasy. So yeah, I think I definitely need to pick up book 2. And yeah, I might really need to take a little bit of a break from romantasy, at least for the rest of the month. Is that even true? Who knows? But yeah, I need to take a little bit of a break. I wanted to go back to Brandon Sanderson, because I still need to read Dawn Shard and Rhythm of War. It is in there. Wind and Truth, because I own all of those. So I need to go ahead and read some of the stuff on my shelf. But I actually have been craving sci-fi. So we'll see what actually ends up happening. But I need something that's not romantasy right now. I know that for sure. I hope you guys liked what you saw. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.